What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy West here from Highscore, bringing you back into our Pokemon Moon playthrough, and we are exactly where we left off last time. We are tasked to go find the Pokemon Trainer School, and that's what we're going to do. I don't know if you guys have played this before, but the Pokemon Trainer School in this game is actually a lot more involved than it is in past games. A lot of times in the past, it was just one of those situations where you kind of acknowledge it. I think in Gen 3 you get the HM cut while you're there, if I'm not mistaken, so there's that. This one, actually, there's a whole storyline to it. I did forget that we don't get our Pokemon healed, so we're going to enter this battle with Slowpoke and see what's happening. I'm not doing this again. I'm sorry, guys. I know we're trying to level up our Pokemon as we go, but gonna have to hit him with that runaway right there. Don't really want to sit through another battle that's long. We actually want to get to some story this time, so we're keeping videos shorter. Do want to make it look a little less grindy. So it looks like the only Pokemon really here are Wingulls and Slowpokes, and I don't really want either of those on the team. So we are going to stick right now with just Mad Season and Fire on the Mountain. If we can encounter, I'm hoping to find, I don't know where they are, another Pichu. I could actually probably check out the Pichu and see where it is. We'll just worry about it later. So I do love the waypoints on the map right now, and here is Lily going to show off the Pokemon Center, which has been revamped in this game, and it looks awesome. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. So here we are. There's the Pokemon Center, like the Pokemon Center lady, I guess Nurse Joy. I don't think she's named Nurse Joy. So there's the PC, which looks completely different, more like a laptop, which I like. There is the Pokemon Mart, and each one has a different Pokemart, kind of like what we experienced in the last couple games. I really recommend taking a look at every single one. A lot of times have special TMs or special items or something like that, so definitely worth going to every single one and getting what you can. There's the cafe area, and I know it does something, like the cafes do something, but I don't remember what they do. I think it's like an EV boosting item. Not EV, the Pokemon, but like effort value. If you know anything about competitive Pokemon. But something like that. Also, if you're watching this video, I am thinking about starting to do some competitive Pokemon battles on this. I'd probably do just one per video because we're trying to keep our videos between, 10 to 15, somewhere in that range. So probably do one per video. I'm not great. I'm getting back in after basically taking an entire year off of VGC style stuff. I'm actually just finishing up my team. Hopefully tonight. Probably gonna take a little longer just for all the training and everything. But I'm curious to see what you guys think we should do. If we should hop into some VGC stuff or stay away from it. So if you could please comment down below, hashtag VGC yes or hashtag VGC no would be very, very helpful for us. So we are going to go ahead and explore this town off topic. Here's the trainer school. It is pretty big. A lot bigger than the ones, like, not just like in terms of story, but actually in terms of size. It's pretty big. There's actually like a gym and everything. So I guess this is where people go to get actual education. And here is the Tauros, which is kind of the best. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of screws around and blocks your way. So if you wanted to do something else, you can't. So you will be going to that trainer school. So here we go. It actually is a different area, and while there aren't really that many load screens, I don't like when there's any in an open world game. That's a nitpick on my part, I guess. But I hate, especially in Pokemon, when it's like you go from one route to the next, and it's just one thing, and you enter here, you get midway through, and all of a sudden it jumps to black and then pushes you forward. That annoys me. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but I don't like it at all. So if we can get one more thing in a Pokemon game, it would be the open world style game. Like between routes and towns, whatever, between a route and another route, like, let's bypass that stuff. So, here it is. There's a basketball court, which I think is cool. Okay, so we have to beat 4 different trainers. And we have the experience share, which is going to help us out a lot. It is the Gen 6 style experience share, so when you keep it turned on, your Pokemon will all get experience. I'm going to go ahead and make sure once we get out of this and we finish talking to everyone, that it's on, because it's going to be very, very helpful if it is. Just how it works. So he's talking about the thing I was bragging about last time, where you can see what's super effective and what isn't. Very big feature for me. I love that a lot. So there's Rotom talking to us. I do want to go into the bag and go over to our experience share and make sure it is turned on. Turned off. Okay, so it's just been turned on. Okay. There's our awakening. And if you look, there's Quick Link and Festival Plaza, as well as the QR scanner, battle video. There's a lot of cool features I'll go into later. Festival Plaza is kind of deserving of its own kind of episode because it's a little confusing and daunting at first. So we can actually go in, but I want to explore the courts first. And here is, I think, our first trainer we're going to fight. Okay, so you can't battle him until you've beaten everyone else. That's actually a common theme in this game. You'll encounter a lot of people that won't battle you unless you've battled everyone else. They usually have cool items and everything. So here we go. We're going through the gate. Another load screen, but at least they gave you that little sound effect, I guess. Let's talk to this kid. And he wants to battle, so we're going to get to our first battle of the trainer school. I want to kind of get through all of these before the video's over is the goal. So, here's youngster Joey. Maybe he has a Rattata, hopefully. That's in the top percentage. That's a Metapod. They didn't do me justice. After the meme that is youngster Joey, all they give us is a Joey with a Metapod. What is this? Nintendo, come on. So we're going to go with our Vice Grip. It's a bug type. It's going to, I mean... So he's going to go for the Harden, which looks cool. I'll admit, the Harden animation is really cool. But what it means is this battle is going to take forever unless I switch out to Litten, which is a possibility. Because he's got, you know, Ember, which is special, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to take forever on this battle because I want to get through all 4 of them in one episode, which means I got to kind of keep it lively, keep stepping, just keep on stepping. So here's Litten coming out. Metapod is going to tackle. It does 2 damage, which is ridiculously low. So we are going to go just for this Ember. Burn him up. It should be super effective, I think. Bug's kind of a weird typing because it's kind of the same thing as grass, but it is what it is. So here we have Fire in the Mountain's going to get 75. Mad Season's going to get 101. Level up. We're ascending. We're climbing the ladder right now, which is awesome. So I love the fact he wears his Pokeball on a necklace so we can't lose it because he's a little kid with a Pokemon. That is cool to me. I don't know if that's why he's doing it, but in my head, that is why. That's my headcanon for this game, is that the kids wear necklaces with Pokeballs because they don't want to lose them, and their parents are like, ooh, don't you lose your Pokeball, or else you gonna lose your house. I said, nah, just kidding. But yeah, it's I like that. That's a cool feature. So we're looking at some paralyzed heals, some other stuff. I want to get a couple encounters in this grass just to see kind of what's around, what's in the area. There's a Magnemite, which is cool if you want a Magnemite. Ooh, and Grubbin has a mud type move, or ground type move, sorry, that's going to be great against this Pokemon. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So he's going to go for the Supersonic, which sucks because it's kind of a problem for our boy. Let's see, last episode he fell. It's rough to see because he was like, I think 3 in a row of not getting confused. So he goes for Magnet Bomb, which is a cool animation. I like that a lot. So we're going to break through again. So we're, I guess, 4 to 5. That didn't do that much. I kind of need Mad Season to get stronger. He's really kind of mid-range right now. What I might do is put Litten out front and just kind of keep the experience share on, let Mad Season grow up that way. Might be the best thing because I'm not really grinding as much as I did in my original playthrough because, you know, I'm doing it for the channel rather than on my own. So I don't want to leave a battle early, but I don't want to sit through every single one or, you know, grind up, you know, 10 levels before I go to the next town or whatever. So we are going to go for our Ember, which should all but one shot apparently, but it's cool. It's cool. Fire in the Mountain's putting in some strong work. So I'm just going to go for the Lick here because I don't want to use up another PP of Ember. We're going to break through Confusion. So my Pokemon are doing a great job. I hate that animation. Really do. It's gross. I'm sorry. Maybe someone works at Nintendo and is really, like, they love that stuff. I don't know. Don't want to learn Leer. But that's gross. That's grody. If Lickitung knew that animation, that's something. I just don't like it. So we're going to kind of skip through. I would normally go through and every single Pokemon in the grass and everything, because hopefully we'll find something we like. But I do want to kind of go through the classrooms and battle everyone. So here's the instruction thing, so you can talk to these kids, and they're going to teach us about, you know, the basics of Pokemon battling and everything. So if you need a refresher, go into that room. It's very, very helpful. But we are going to kind of skip over. Talk to her. I think she's a battler. No, she gave us a Quick Claw. Sorry. It's a fairly useful item when you're playing the game. It's not great if you're going to try and, you know, go competitive or whatever. So here is another little girl wants to battle us. I'm assuming a girl. She looks like she's a girl. I might be wrong. Yeah, it's a girl. Okay, so she's wearing the bucket hat, which I can respect that. That's fashionable right there. It's my type of fashion. So she's gonna send out a Bonsly. Bonsly? I don't know how you say it. We're gonna send out Grubbin, which is great because Grubbin has Mud Slap now, which will be able to take out hopefully this Bonsly. And lower its accuracy, so we're not going to get hit with one of those rock slides or whatever. Ooh, we already narrowly dodged the fake tears right there, so kind of wish it'd be given the name Crocodile Tears, not going to lie. I think that would have been a cooler name, but I guess, you know, it would confuse kids, you know, to see here's a tree using Crocodile Tears or whatever. So, bad thing is he's going to lower our accuracy too with that copycat move, but it is what it is, you know, you do whatever. So we're going to go for another Mud Slap, hit him in the face, hopefully get some blinding action going on. He's going to go for Fake Tears, which does a surprisingly lot. I do want to heal up real quick with our Grubbin because I don't want him to take us down. So we're going to heal up real quick. He goes for Flail. That's the move he used before was Flail. Surprisingly strong for a little Bonsly, but Bonsly. Okay, so double miss. Kind of a wasted turn, not gonna lie. Go for the Mud Slap. This should, yep, it takes him out. So we do have a win with Grubbin. He does knock out the terrible, terrible Bonsly, the horror on our team that plagued us. I do want to go ahead and just for speed reasons, switch Fire of the Mountain with Mad Season. So let's bring him out front. Both of them are pretty good health. I know I have healed up Mad Season a little bit. So we are going to go upstairs. I think this is where the last one of them is. I don't really remember. There's this teacher person, so we can't go in that door. We can go in this one. I don't know if that's where he'll be, but there's a little Slowpoke next to a bed, which is cool because, you know, he uses Yawn all the time, and he's, you know, really kind of a sleeper. So, like a sleeper cell even. No, but here is another classroom. It teaches you more about the basics of battle. I think evolution is covered in this classroom, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no one up here. I guess he's on the other side of the playground. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to come back out of the school. There's the guy we can't battle. We'll pick up this hot item. Get ourselves a potion, so we're netting the same. Okay, so here she is. She has a tennis racket. And she's not at the tennis courts, which seems like a problem because the other guy is sitting on tennis courts and you have to have a racket as far as I could tell, which makes no sense, but it is whatever. She's young, she's athletic, she's Hiromai or whatever. Hiromai? Yeah, I was right. Okay, cool. So, alright, there's Pikapak. I do love me some Pikapak action. Toucan is a great Pokemon in my opinion. We are just going to go straight for this Ember. Try and get this knockout as quick as possible. So we do 50%, which is pretty good. He goes for Peck. Kind of glad Grubbin went out here because Grubbin does not like the birds. The birds and the electric bees don't get along very well. So we're just going to two-shot this Pikapak, get ourselves some good old XP. Mad Season's going to grind himself right up to level 9. We have beaten her. Her racket is really cool. I actually like it a lot. The style and everything. So that she goes over the basics of Pokemon, tells us, you know, we need to learn our stuff. Sorry. I know we've beaten everyone else. And here we go. Going to battle, what's his name? Rising Star Joseph. So Rising Star Joseph wants to battle. We're going to test him out. He's going to send out Grimer, which is the Alolan Grimer, which actually, fun fact, is getting a spot on my current BGC team. He was a pain in the butt to try and grind out. We are going to hopefully take him out with not too much trouble, but I do love the new Grimer. He's just so cool. His color scheme is really cool. He's got a cool typing, Poison Dark. I think it's only weak to Ground, which is pretty cool. Of course, Ground is kind of making a comeback this generation. What with Tapu Koko and Electric Terrain, and you got that running around, you're gonna want some Ground types. But I do love the way they did Alolan Grimer, where he's not just this, pink blob. Now he's got a little bit of character. He's got the drool coming down. He's rainbow colored, so it's kind of cool. It's interesting. Maybe this is what I always think of when I think of new Pokemon designs. Maybe a kid playing this game would want Grimer on their team. And I think that's something we didn't have with the old Grimer design. And I think that's what separates, the good Alolan forms versus the bad one, is would a new person to this franchise choose it. So we did defeat the Grimer pretty easily, pretty handily. I'm going to care for my Pokemon because I do want to heal up his poisoning. That's kind of what I want to do is, make sure their affection is going good, because they will level up faster. That's going to be a good thing, especially considering we're trying to avoid the grind, is to make them feel good. So we don't want them to faint. That takes away affection, and we do want to, every single time we can, care and play with them a little bit. So he'll go back into his Pokeball, and this should be about it. So we're going to talk to him. I love the camera angle right here. Okay. I just couldn't win a battle, so I'm going to start being pretty. This dude's kind of full of himself right now, not going to lie. Seems to be really full of himself. So he's going to teach us about technical machines, which, he just used the phrase up a creek, which seems bad for a kid's game. I don't like that. I don't like the fact he's using up a creek, because that's questionable. It is a pretty nice gift. Here comes Lily coming to talk to us. Oh, cool. I was actually a school bell, not what I was hearing, in the thing. So I'm getting called to the office pretty quick. So I didn't know I did anything. Dang, Lily. She's suspicious. So, even the Rotom Dex is calling us naughty. So I think this is a good place to stop it for today. We'll hop back into this later. We'll go straight up to the principal's office, see what's going on. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series and enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you want to see more content like our animation podcast, our regular podcast, which I run, our Dead Rising playthrough, as well as anything else we put on the channel, please hit that red subscribe button down below. But more than anything, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and we hope to see you around sometime.